Brr patapim, tralalero tralala, brr brr patapim, tralalero tralala, brr brr patapim, tralalero tralala, cappuccina assassino, lady daddy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. 7 a.m. waking up in the kitchen, gotta get fresh, gotta get online, gotta go upload my new video, see everyone, I gotta get going, yeah. Lemon orange, but I'm rushing, gotta get down to the fruit stop, gotta tell some puns to my friend. Pear is in the front seat. coins, bro. Appreciate it.
I think the stream has started. I think the stream started. Okay, my
Yeah,
mic
guys,
is
I think the stream started.
Yeah, my mic is on. My mic is on. Alright, so
Wait, do I need to
QZO.
compensate?
Bro, that's why you're in here.
I'm scared.
What do you mean you're scared?
I'm scared.
Stop having a lisp. Why do you have a lisp? Alright, anyways, who do you think's gonna win today's game? It's gonna be a close one.
Beasts.
You think Beasts are gonna win?
Yep, totally.
I got my money on Oaks, I'm not gonna lie.
I bet you 2 Robux.
2 Robux? Alright, I'll up that. I bet you 3 Robux.
Alright, bet. Let's do that.
And, well, you know, it's not looking good. Beasts take the first point, you know?
Yep. Your Robux is mine.
You know what we should do? We should start an underground
Betting?
gambling.
Oh,
rig.
yeah. Heck yeah.
We can definitely do that. It looks like
And Neo versus Nathan.
Oh yeah, Neo's using my bomb flame. Look at that. He's using Oak's bomb flame against Oaks. You know, the irony. But he gets
Neo
taken
dies.
out first. You know, he's trash. We don't like players like that. I might ask for my bomb flame back. He's putting disrespect. It's like Randu with a guess on Delated, but Delated lags. Unfortunate. He gets lag warning first 2 seconds of the second round. It looks like Effigy has the timing. Is he going to be able to come back and grab 2? Yes, he is. Track it. No. I don't know how often he's been playing the game, but this is not looking good for Effigy right now. Looks like Fantana is going to be trying to wall around Zyra. Zyra's not able to grab 2. And Fantana gets his first KO of the match, I think. Who else needs their first KO? Nathan. Looks like Lazy with a good hold on Philly, but just a little too... Oh, wow, actually, Philly gets stuck on Fantana's body, I think. Looks like Lazy's playing for the timing. He has the 5. Is he going to be able to grab the 2? No, he shuffles on Fuse. Delated not hopping in there for that chain. This is not a very smart idea. Looks like Nathan is going to be trying to get his first KO right now against Delated. Is he going to be able to get the 2? Yes, he is. And he's not able to track it. Oh, my goodness. Is Delated going to be able to clutch? Probably not, but we'll see what happens. Lazy has the timing. Is he going to be able to grab the 2? Yes, he is. And he's able to track it. Good from Oaks. Do you want to do like we'll do one, so I commentate 1v1 or like an ISO, and then you commentate the next and we just switch back and forth.
That's fun.
So you get the first one.
Okay, wait, I can't spectate. I'm stupid. Neo versus what's his name? I forgot.
Ranu.
You get timing? There we go. Okay.
All
And
right,
then it's Neo versus Nathan. Oh wait, no, it's not Nathan. Wait, I'm stupid. Where are the names? Wait, give me 1 second.
Bro, they have their name tags above their heads.
I can't see it.
Really? Rejoin.
Oh, Lazy and Fanta. Yeah.
I'll just get it real quick. It looks like Nathan is going to fail to pass the bomb to Zyrus, running around the wall there. Lazy or Fantana, nobody there to try and chem or sack. But you know, Fantana is going to be holding on Fuse for timing here, but Fuse with a good track right there. Is he going to be able to grab 2? He has the 2, but he's not able to track it. This is very late too, you know.
Bladed versus Effigy. Bladed runs. Fanta. Effigy grabs the 2. Bladed eyes, nice.
Good track from him. You know, Fantana is going to pass the 8 to Philly. Is he going to be able to grab? He grabs the 6, and he passes the 5 though. Good hold from Fantana. Is he going to be able to get the 2 to Philly? Yes, he is. Well, he passes him a 1.
It's
It's your turn.
Fanta and Effigy. Zai. Fanta got the 2. He catches up to Zai and gets this.
Oaks go up
I
yet
suck at
another
this.
point. I did a class on public speaking, so I'm just naturally good at it.
I think it's your turn, buddy.
I think I was just meant for commentating. And who is DMing me?
It's Neo versus Fanta. Okay. Neo has timing. Oh, he can't grab the 2. He runs.
Effigy gets taken
Effigy
out.
dies.
Looks like Fantana's going to grab the 8. He's not going to be able to pass the 6. He passes the 5 to Neo. Neo has the timing. Is he going to be able to do anything? Well, he gets the 2, and Fantana's probably getting taken out. Lazy tries to hop in for the chain, but Neo still passes to Fantana somehow.
Laser versus Neo. Lazy just passed. Wait, no, wait. Lazy grabs the 2.
Philly.
Philly hops in and dies.
Yeah, Philly gets taken out from trying to hop in for a chain right there. Lazy's going to be grabbing the 6, and he's going to pass the 4 to Neo. Neo's going to have to try and catch up to him, but he chooses to hold, and Delayed tries to hop in there for that chemistry. It does not work out as Neo is taken out instead. Not good for the Beast players. You know, I don't think Delayed should be the one alive over Neo. But Lazy gets taken out from Delayed.
Can't catch up. Wait, my turn. Wait. He's past the 1.
Yeah, Beast
Beast
1.
gets that.
Beast 1.
Totally. Effigy versus Delayed. Delayed holds. He has the 4. Effigy runs. Delayed can't catch up. Gets taken out.
It looks like Neo's gonna pass Renu a 4, and Renu is gonna have to try and catch up to Neo. Fantana gets taken out from some chemistry right there, though.
Nathan versus Neo. Neo gets the 4, passes the 3. Nathan catches up to him and passes the 1.
It looks
wait,
like,
no, wait. Huh?
It looks like Neo or Philly was in there, but Effigy takes it and switches up to Neo. Neo not gonna be able to track the 2 on Effigy.
Nathan versus Fuse. Fuse passes the 3. Nathan holds and passes the 1. Nice. Fuse gets taken out.
Looks like Effigy is going to have to try and catch up to Zyrus here. He's not going to be able to grab timing. He hits a 4, though. He fails to pass the 3. He's going to have to continue to hold it. Zyrus gets taken out as he walks sideways for some reason.
The 3v1, Philly versus Nathan, Lazy, and Effigy. It's Philly versus Nathan. Nathan passes the 3. Philly holds. Ooh.
Nathan not able to track it. Unfortunate right there. And looks like Lazy's
And
going to
Philly
be trying to
1v2.
play for timing. He gives Philly the 4, but Philly passes him the 3. He's going to be able to grab 2. No, he's not. This is not his region, so, you know, we can't expect a good grab. It's 3-2.
Okay, wait, you got this. I'll be right back.
Alright. And it looks like Fantana is going to be switching up to Fuse after Neo flicks him. Passes really far. Fantana able to take out Fuse, but Neo sacks for Fuse unwillingly. Nathan going to be trying to grab the 5. He's not able to. He runs and Fuse fails to pass the 4. Nathan gets the 2. Is he able to track it? Yes, he is. Fuse walks into him. And it looks like Delayed is going to be passing Lazy a 5. Is Lazy going to be able to come back and grab the 2? Yes, he chooses to, but is not able to do anything. Fantana trying to hop in for that chain, but he gets pushed back by his own teammates. Unfortunate from him. Nathan is going to be trying to give Delayed the 2. He actually, he tries to hold it on him. Gives him the 2, and Delayed is still not able to track it. Not surprised. Lazy going to be trying to hold the bomb on Zai. Overholds, and Renu hops in for that chain. Good chemistry from Oaks right there. You know, this is what we're really trying to see is, you know, it's not all about the ISOs. Sometimes you can hop in and use your teammates. And Oaks go up yet another point. And Fantana gets taken out by Neo first. Nobody there to hop in for some chains or chemistry, anything like that. Neo's going to overhold on Lazy. Actually, he passes him the 3. He's able to get the 2 back. He's able to track it. Good timing from Neo right there. And it looks like Neo's going to be holding on Ranu. Good hold from Neo right there, but he fails to pass 3. Ranu just continues to run away. Fuse trying to hop in for that chain. It works out as Ranu's not able to pass it back to Neo. Looks like Effigy's going to be the next person on Neo's hit list, as Effigy is going to be trying to grab the 2, and he phases the 2 grab. Unfortunate for Effigy. And now Nathan is left in a 1v5, but Nathan, he's been a good clutcher this season. Been able to get the job done whenever he's left in these 1vx scenarios. He takes out one person already. Neo's going to be the next person to go. Neo's been playing really good today. He's going to be the next person. But he fails to pass the 2, and I think Neo lags at the last second there. I don't know if that's going to warrant him a lag warning or not. Nathan is going to be going against Fuse now. Nathan's going to try and hold on him. Good hold from Nathan. And nobody there to sack for Fuse. I think, you know, Delayed or Zai should have sacked for him. But Nathan is going to be picking these players apart down. And he has the timing. Is he going to be able to grab the 2? No! And Delayed is able to pass it to him as he gets stuck in the corner. Unfortunate for Nathan. You know, I think he had that if he was able to get Delayed, but Delayed with a lucky hold. Excuse me, bro. It's 4-3. Am I just bad at counting score? Looks like Nathan's not going to be getting tracked by Philly. And Ranu is going to be switching up to Fuse after Neo was trying to get him, but Ranu has the timing. Delayed is going to sack. Finally a sack from him. It's like Fuse is going to switch up to his own teammate. I don't know what the thought process was there, because Neo just gets the bomb stolen from him by Ranu, but Ranu's not able to track the two. Poor tracking from Ranu right there. Nathan has the timing on Neo right here. If he grabs two. He does not. Neo passes him to him through the walls. Nathan runs away sideways. Effigy does not have the timing if Neo chooses to grab two, but Neo does not grab. And Effigy gets taken out from the chain from Lazy and bro, stop DMing me. And Beast take yet another round. Looks like Neo is going to be trying to catch up to Nathan. He's able to catch up. I don't know how he's done that, but he has. Looks like Neo's going to be leading the lobby in KOs right now. You know, he was on he had a concussion for a while, but you know, he made a comeback. But he gets taken out by Oaks. Chemistry right there. It looks like Effigy's going to come back and grab the 3 on Fuse. He's now going to have to try and hold it and ankle him. But Fantana tries to hop in there. Stop fucking DMing me, bro. Holy shit. I'm closing Discord. No more. I'm tired of this bullshit. No more special commentators. Wait, you know what? Can I just go on D&D? Would it mute the things? I don't know. Bro, I've been using this app for 6 years and I can't figure it out. Let's see what happens if I go in D&D. What's the score? You're actually up. Looks like Nathan's gonna be going after Delated after Philly gets taken out. Nathan is gonna continue to hold as Delated has nowhere to run to. You know, he's just gonna continue to run into that corner. It's like a mouse in a cage. Fantana failing to pass the forward to Fuse, but he continues to hold, and Lazy's going to hop in there for that chain. And Fanta somehow dies to that. Somehow, I don't know. Looks like Effigy is going to be able to run away from Zai right there after passing him before. And they put in Goron. And he passes Ranu 4 from super far. Ranu not able to catch up to that. And I think he gets baited out by a chain. He gets ankled, unfortunately. Effigy has the 6, and he's going to pass Goron a 4. Effigy's going to run away, but I think Goron has that. Yeah, Effigy not able to escape into the corner. Lazy is now, and Lazy and Nathan are now left in a 2v2. Goron trying to hop in there for some reason. I think he's trying to go first because he's EU. Is he going to be able to hold it on Lazy? He ankles Lazy instead. Nathan now left in a 1v2. He's going to have to hold it on Goron, but Goron has that. Wow. Goron single-handedly clutched up for Beast. And it looks like Goron is going to be passing a 3 to Fanta, but... Oh, wow. Goron gets the 2 back and hawks down Fantana. Goron playing really good on wait, actually, is it EU? No, it's NI. Goran actually playing pretty good on cross region right now. Gets taken out by a chain, though, I'm pretty sure. Delated not able to catch up to Nathan. Nathan passes the 3 to Zai and just runs away. Delated trying to hop in for another chain, but gets ankled. I don't even think there's any need for a chain. He could have probably just baited it out. Nathan trying to wall around to get Zyrus. Zyrus not able to pass the bomb to him until he passes a 3. Tries to run away, not able to get around the wall. Looks like Nathan is now going to be switching up to Fuse. He's going to have to try and hold on him. Gives Fuse the 5. Fuse has the timing if he chooses to try and grab the 2. But he bounces off Nathan. Nathan with the overhold. Effigy not hopping in for the chain right there. I don't know why. Looks like Effigy is going to be trying to play for timing right here. Actually, no, he chooses to run instead. And he continues to hold. Gives Fuse the 2. Fuse is able to track it. Lazy not able to sack for him, but I don't think it would have been a good option anyways. Effigy has not been playing very good right now. It looks like Lazy is going to be passing Fuse a 3. Is he going to be able to grab the 2? He chooses to try and ankle and run around the wall. I think if he came back, he had that because Fuse passed it to him. But he got scared right there, or nervous, something like that. Randy's going to have to try and clutch up a 1v2. Gets the 3 from Fuse. He's going to be able to hold it successfully. Yes, he is. But Philly hops in there for that chemistry, and it works out for Beast as Beast go up 7-4. And it looks like we start off with some noticing in the round, but it doesn't matter anyways. Espresso's not able to track the 2. That was the shortest timeout of my life, by the way. I don't think that was 2 minutes, but you know, I digress. Yeah, I guess that's how. He's able to track it. Ugh. Looks like Goron is going to be trying to hop in here, but he gives the bomb to Neo, and Randy's going to be failing to pass the 3. He's going to have to hold on Neo. Neo continues to try to grab it, takes out his own teammate, who was trying to hop in for a chain, but it does not work out. Fantana going to be trying to hold on Neo. Neo gets a 5, though. Fantana going to continue to have to hold the bomb, but he gives Neo another 2. Randy hopping in for that sack or the chain. I don't know which one it is. He's not close to Neo. Neo's going to be giving Fantana the 6, but Neo might be able to grab the 2 here as he shuffles Fantana. Fantana changed it to Lazy. Lazy with a good hop in right there. Good chemistry. And Fantana grabs the 6 from Delated. Fantana's not playing the best right now with this timing. You know, he's been trying to hold a lot. I think he just needs to play more aggressively and get that timing. He's going to have to pass the 3 to Fuse and try and grab 2. He chooses to run instead, and it works out as Fuse, I think, gets caught on the wall very slightly there, is not able to catch up to him. And it looks like Fantana is going to be going after Goron here. Now gets the 3. He's going to be able to hold it. No, Goron with the air grab, but Goron stands still and tries to drag it, which is not the smartest decision. And it looks like Lazy is going to be going after Neo off the start here. He's just going to run away after passing him a 6. Gets the 3. Is he going to be able to hold it successfully? Yes, he is. As Delated hops in there and just sacks for Neo. It's like a get down Mr. President type of thing. And my game just lagged. Nathan's not able to grab the 2 from Fuse as Fuse holds it inside of him, you know. This game's quite good sometimes. Looks like Asbestos is going to come back and grab 5 from Philly. Is he going to be able to grab 2? No, he chooses to run away, and Philly with a good hold. Looks like Goron gets the bomb really far after the little type of bad chem right there. Randy able to hawk down Neo. Finally, he tracks it too. Is Ranu going to be able to do something this round with a good, maybe the good hold? He passes it to Philly through the wall, and he's just going to run away to the corner. But Fuse is going to try and hop in there for that chain, and Philly gets, or not Philly, Fuse, Ranu gets stuck on Fuse right there. Is not able to get it back to Philly. Lazy going to be passing a forward to Fuse. He's going to be able to grab the 2. Yes, he is, and Philly's going to try and hop in for that chain. Philly dies, though. Lazy grabs a 6 from Goron. He's going to pass him the 4. Is he going to come back and grab the 2? No. Fuse is going to try and hop in there for that chain. Or bait it out, at least. And it does not work, as Lazy just continues to run away. Fuse is going to give Nathan a 5. Nathan going to hold it after failing to pass the bomb to Fuse. And Lazy takes a death for Nathan. Is Nathan going to be able to clutch this up for Oaks? Maybe so. He gets the 4. He's going to have to hold it. And Fuse shuffles him and runs away. Beast go up yet another point. 8-5. Gets a radio and puts it on mid-game. Looks like Asbestos is not going to grab. And Goron overholds, thinking Asbestos is going to grab that too. You know, sometimes you can just run away and it works out. Asbestos not going to grab once again. And nobody's going to be able to catch up to him. I don't know why Fuse hopped in for that chain. He was on the same distance from Asbestos as Neo was. Lazy going to be trying to grab that too. Actually, he chooses to shuffle instead as Philly overholds. Delayed trying to hop in for that chain. Neo not able to get it to, I think it was Lazy there. It's like Fantana's gonna fail to pass the bomb to Neo, but it comes back and holds it as Neo's not able to do anything and grab it. Effigy failing to pass the 4 to Philly, but he's going to be able to catch up to him around the wall. And Oaks with a flawless round. Looks like Lazy or Nathan's not going to be able to pass it to Lazy to chain it to Neo. I think Lazy would have died anyways. A little too late on the timer of the bomb. Looks like Lazy has the 5. Is he going to be able to pass the 3 to Neo? He does not choose to grab the 2. And he runs away. Neo not able to catch up to Lazy. Looks like Billy's now going to be going after Tana in the corner. Fantana gives him the 5. Billy has the timing. Is he going to be able to grab the 2? He is. Is he going to be able to track it? Yes. Fantana walks into the bomb. Trying to ankle him. Effigy now going to be trying to get the timing here. Philly has the timing though. Is anybody going to be hopping in for the chain? Yes, Asbestos is, but Effigy still dies even after Asbestos hops in for that chain. Philly's still going strong right here. Gives Asbestos the timing though. This Asbestos going to be able to grab the 2. Yes, he is. But he's not able to track it though. Actually, it might have been a 1. Might have been a 1. Philly gonna hold it on Lazy. Lazy still gets the 5 though. Is Lazy gonna be able to come back and grab 2? Yes, he is. And an Oaks player. All three Beast players are gonna hop in there for that chain. And Delayed takes the death for that. I think that was the best possible outcome. Lazy's going to ankle Fuse right there. Lazy gets ankled back in return. Beast going up yet another point. And so Nathan is going to be passing it to Neo, but Neo immediately changes it back to Ranu. Ranu comes back and walks into the bomb. Looks like Fuse is going to be giving Fantana the timing right here. Fantana comes back and tries to grab 2. He gets the 2. Is he able to track it? Yes, he is. Nobody there to hop in for the chemistry or the chain. Looks like Fantana is going to be trying to hold on Philly. Fails to pass him the bomb. He's going to continue to hold it. Philly trying to ankle him around the wall. Is not able to. As Fantana still passes him the 1. Looks like Zai is back in the game here. Fantana is going to be passing him a 5 through the wall. Zyrus gives him a 4. Is he going to be able to grab the 2? No, he's not. Fantana with the overhold. Nathan hops in for the good chain. Good vision right there. Good court vision from Nathan. Effigy going to be grabbing 5. Fails to pass the 3 and chooses to swirl around Delayed. Delayed just barely able to track it right there. Fantana going to be going after Delayed right here now. Fantana's just going to hold along him as Delayed runs to the corner. Delayed not able to do anything. Looks like Neo's left in a 1v3. Is he going to be able to clutch it? He gives Fantana 7. Fantana's going to continue to hold for timing. Neo switches up to Lazy, and Lazy's not going to... Never mind. He comes back and grabs 2. I don't know why he did that. Fantana going to be trying to grab the 5. He's not able to. He gets the 4. He's going to have to continue to hold that 4, and he's able to pass it to Neo, clutching up the round 4. Or not clutch, but he's able to win the round 4. Oaks. I think it's 9-7. Yep. I think... Oaks are making a very slight comeback. Looks like Dio's going to be starting us off in this round, and he's going to be switching up to Fantana. Fantana's going to have to forward. It looks like he tried to switch up right there. And Renu hops in for the good chemistry, good vision from him right there on that chain. Philly going to be getting the 4 from Fantana. Chooses to switch up to Lazy and doesn't even get shuffled. He just overholds. Okay, it looks like Renu's going to be trying to switch up to Elated here. But he chooses to switch up to Fuse instead as he's a little closer. Ranu gets the 3. He's going to have to hold it till last second. And Fuse gets taken out from a hold by Ranu. Looks like Delayed is going to be giving Fantana a 6. Fantana's going to pass him the 4. Delayed is going to run up and switch to Effigy and overholds. Not able to get him in the corner. Looks like this might be another flawless round from Oaks. Ranu goes after Zai as the last person. Ranu's going to come back and try and grab the 2. He's not able to get it. The flawless is not able to happen as Zai takes him out. Looks like Zai's going to try and chain it to Fantana, but he comes back and chooses to come back to Nathan. Gets the 4 from Nathan. Is Nathan going to be able to grab 2? No, he's not. Zai takes out yet another Oaks player. Is he going to be able to clutch this 1v5? Is this something that might be able to happen for him? Is he going to put this on his highlight reel? Who knows? No, he fails to grab the 2 from Fantana, and Oaks win a round, making the very slight comeback. They're 1 point off of Beast 9-8. And Nathan is going to be starting out. It looks like Nathan and Neo are going to be the 2 main ones starting today, but Nathan does not have the time. He gets past the 4 from Neo. He's going to have to overroll. Ranu going to hop in for that chain, and Neo chains it back to Ranu. Good reverse chain from Neo. Ranu, a little poor from him right there on the chain read, but Lazy's going to be holding the bomb on Neo, and he's not able to catch up to Lazy with a 2. Looks like Asbestos with a little bit of a grapple there. Just going to run away from Zai. Delayed hops in for the chain, and Asbestos is going to have to hold it on him. Delayed not able to do anything about it as he gets a 1. Nobody there to hop in for a chain or some chemistry. Nathan is going to be chaining with Fantana right there. Nathan gets a 2 after Fantana messes up the chain. You know, they need to, sometimes you can just stay away from your teammates because you will accidentally pass the other team the timing. Looks like Fuse is not, or is going to be able to track it as Nathan is not able to ankle him. Looks like Lazy's going to be giving Fuse the 6. He is able to get the 5. Is he going to be able to get the 2? Yes, he is. Fuse just passes it to him. Lazy with a free track right there. Looks like Philly's going to try and ankle him around the wall, maybe. Lazy has the timing. Is he going to be able to grab the 2? No, he chooses to run away around the wall. Philly going to try and pass it to him, but Lazy backs off the perfect distance for Philly not to be able to pass it to him. It is not Philly's region, so he might not be able to reach that. Asbestos is going to come back and try to grab the timing. He has a 5. He's going to pass the 3. Is he going to be able to grab the 2? Yes, he is. He lags, and he's not able to track it. Lag warning, Asbestos. Looks like Lazy is going to be the man to clutch up the round. Maybe he gets the 4 from Zai. He's going to have to hold the 4, and he gets shuffled by Zai, unfortunately. Beast go up yet another point. They are on game point. Yeah, it looks like Nathan and Neo are going to be the ones still starting it off. Is Nathan going to be able to take out Neo this time? Ranu hops in for the chain, and Nathan is still taken out regardless. It doesn't matter. Looks like Fantana is going to be switching up to Delayed to try to take out the easier players first, but Delayed passes it 2 to Ranu and gets tracked down. Fantana almost getting himself killed in the process. Looks like Ranu is going to be trying to hold on Neo. Neo gets the 4. He's going to have to hold it back, but Ranu gets the timing. And Fuse hops in for that chain, and somehow Ranu dies to some lucky chemistry. It's just like gambling. You know, you win some, you lose some. Neo fails to pass it to Lazy around the corner, and Lazy's just going to run away. Philly and Fuse not able to pass it there to pass it to him. Looks like Zai is going to be holding on Fantana. Fantana passes him to 3. He's going to shuffle on him and run back into the corner. Good run from Fantana right there. Philly not able to pass him the bomb because of that. Fantana passing Fuse to 4. Is he going to be able to come back and grab the 2? Fuse with a good hold, and he passes it to Fantana. Looks like Lazy and Asbestos, Philly and Fuse are left in a 2v2 for the Oaks to try and catch up, but Lazy passes Philly the timing. Is Philly going to be able to grab the 2? Yes, he is, and Philly's not able to track as he stands still. Not able to catch up to Lazy. Looks like Fuse is going to be going last for Beast. And he fails to pass the bomb to Asbestos and faces, and Asbestos fails to pass it to Fuse. What is going to happen here? Who knows? It is anybody's round at this point. Lazy gets the 5. Is he going to be able to pass the 3? Is he going to be able to get 2? No! He fails to back off from the wall, and Lazy sells. Beast winning set 1. Looks like Oaks are going to be staying this time. Doesn't really matter which region Beasts go on. I think they have 3 EU, 3 NA. Very balanced region team, or regional team, but it doesn't matter about the region of the players. It matters about the quality of the player. Is the quantity going to be making up for the quality? Who knows? As they stay on the same region. Asbestos is going to be resetting, letting somebody else come in. I think they're... I don't know who's in. It's like Delated fails to track the bomb on Ranu. That is really bad. Neo going to pass Effigy this... Oh, yeah, they put Effigy back in. Looks like Effigy gets the 4, and he's going to be trying to hold on Neo. Unsuccessful hold, but he's able to ankle Neo. Neo not able to track that. Looks like Lazy's going to switch up to Zai right here. Ranu going to get the bombs from super far. Is he going to be able to grab the 2? No, he's not. He comes back, and Ranu still gets taken out from some chem after Lazy hops in. Looks like Nathan is able to grab the 2 on Philly. Philly not able to do anything. I think he lags a little bit right there, but I don't know if it's enough to warrant a lag warning. As Nathan's going to fail to get around the wall, trying to catch out a Fuse. Fantana hopping in for that chain. Is he going to be able to grab the 2? No, he chooses to shuffle instead, and Fuse is still able to catch up to him. Unfortunate for Fantana. Looks like Fuse is going to be passing Effigy at 5. Is Effigy finally going to be able to take somebody out? As he grabs the 2, is he able to track it? Yes, he is. Zai now left in another 1v3. Is he going to be able to clutch this one up this time? As he passes Nathan to 3, Nathan is going to have a good hold on him right there. A good swirl, and gets taken out. I forgot to reset the score. It is set 2 as well. And Oaks go up the first point. Looks like Nathan's going to be getting the 4. Is he going to be able to come back and grab 2? He gets 2. Is he able to track it? No, he's not. Neo able to get away. Ranu going to be going after Fuse here. Ranu gets the 6, but Neo is playing very aggressive. You know, he's messing up his teammates' timing and everything. And Ranu with the overhold. Neo still making it out alive. 2 Oaks players down in a row. Not looking good for them here on this round. As Fantana grabs the 5, is he going to be able to do anything against Philly? He shuffles him. Actually, he chooses to come back and grabs the 2. And he's not able to track it. Philly gonna be trying to catch up to Neo and Lazy for that chain. Neo hops in for the chain, but Philly still gets taken out. We see a lot of that, you know, players coming in for chains, but the original player trying to catch up to the player that they weren't able to catch up to still gets taken out. Looks like Neo is gonna be coming after Lazy, and Lazy might be able to ankle him and get timing right here. No, Neo with a good hold. Lazy not able to do anything, and Beast take the second round. Looks like Randy is going to be getting a 3 from Neo. And the switch up does not work as Zyrus runs into the corner, not able to do anything about it. Looks like Nathan going to overhold on Neo. And he chooses to switch up to Zai. Good switch up from Nathan. Good court vision. And it looks like Nathan's going to be going after Neo here once again. And Fantana is going to hop in there and mess up his own teammate's timing. But he sacks for Nathan. You know, Fantana got to watch those chemistry he's trying to do. It's not working out for him today. And Neo fails to pass the bomb to anybody. Delayed just not able to track the bomb. Holy shit. That is terrible from him. You know, I expect nothing less. Looks like they're just going to shuffle Neo, and Philly's going to sack for him. Looks like Neo's going to be the main guy today. He's already up 9 KOs. You know, it's 3 times the second player's KOs. Is Effigy going to be able to take out Fuse here, though? He's not able to grab the 2. And Effigy almost ankles Fuse, but, you know, Nathan hops in there for the chain. It does not work out. It still gets taken out, not able to pass it back to Fuse. Looks like Fuse is going to have a good hold on Effigy right here. Effigy not able to grab. Lazy left in a 1v2. Is he going to be able to clutch it up? Who knows? Looks like he's going to try and bait a switch up to Fuse. And Neo passes him before. Lazy going to have to hold, but Lazy holds into Neo. Or Neo knows how to grab Lazy's holds. I don't know. And Nathan going to be... Always Nathan and Neo going to be starting off the round. Neo fails to pass Fantana at 3, and it looks like Zai is going to hop into that chain. Fantana not able to reverse it back to Neo. Good chemistry from Zai right there. Neo failing to pass the bomb to Nathan. Nathan getting stuck on the wall, but Neo overholds. Philly not able to pass the bomb to him because Neo wasn't able to catch up. Looks like Goran is back in. Looks like Ethigy's going to be shuffling on him, and nobody there is there to chem or chain to Nathan, I think. Looks like Ranu tries to ankle Fuse, but Fuse is going to come back and aggressively grab that timing, and Nathan is not able to pass it. We're not going to be able to pass it back to Fuse because Ranu is unaware that he gets the bomb. Ranu, is he going to be able to take out Fuse right here? Maybe. He gets the timing, and he's able to take out Fuse. Zyra's trying to hop in for that chain to try and get it back and save Fuse, but he gets taken out. Ranu versus Fuse once again. Is Ranu going to be able to take him out a second time? I think he is. Fuse gets there really late too. He's not able to, or maybe there's a 1. Not able to pass it to Ranu regardless. Ethigy has the 6. He's not able to pass it to Philly through the wall, and Ethigy's going to have to try and catch up back to him. He does not get the 2 as Philly phases the bomb. Or Ethigy phases the bomb. Once again, Nathan and Neo starting us off, but Nathan's going to switch up to Zai. And he had the guess, but he decided to not commit with it. You know, if you're going to guess, you have to commit. Fantana taking out Raw there as he tries to run away. Neo going to be getting her 4 from Fantana, and Fantana's just going to run away. Philly hopping in for that chain. Yeah, Fantana is not playing the best today. You know, his court vision is not looking very good. But Ranu grabs the 2 from Neo, and Philly's gonna try and hop in for that chain, and it works out. Ranu getting taken out. Philly is just, his court vision is amazing today. You know, he's able to read all that. Lazy gonna hop into the corner, and Philly not able to catch up to Lazy as he runs away. I think Philly got caught on the wall there for a little second, but Cyrus is gonna pass Ethigy a 6. Ethigy passes him the 5, and Ethigy's just gonna hold, not able to pass it. Boy, Ethigy needs to play this game a little more. This is showing right here. He's just not playing the game. Lazy's going to have to hold the 4, and Neo's just going to shuffle. And Lazy's not going to be able to do anything about it. Beast go up yet another point. I don't think I've been updating the scoreboard. Yeah, I have not. It is 3-2. Looks like Nathan and Neo are not going to be the first ISO of the round. Instead, it's going to be Ranu and Neo. And Ranu's still it looks like Philly and Neo are going to be 2 main chemistry players on Beast for today. But Lazy has a free hold, and Philly sacks for Neo. It's just like Philly and Neo are playing together a lot today. Asbestos is in for Ethigy, I'm pretty sure. And he's just going to run away around the wall. Fuse not able to catch up to him. I don't know if Asbestos lagged, or is that's my Wi-Fi. You know, I can't really tell. Asbestos is going to be giving 4 to Go Run and gets a 3. Isn't he going to be able to catch up to him? Yes, he is. Go Run not able to pass it to Nathan as Nathan is too far. Fantana going to be holding the bomb on the wall for some reason. Gets stuck on the wall. And Asbestos gets the 2 though. And he's able to track it. I think it was a good decision to sit Asbestos in for Ethigy. You know, even though it's not his region, Ethigy's clear display of not playing the game has been showing right now. And Nathan is just going to pass to Cyrus. And it is tied. Ugh. Oh, dude, I don't want to be streaming right now. I want to go play, like, ping pong or something like that. Looks like Zai is not going to be able to make it to Asbestos around that corner. Looks like Fantana and Lazy going to be trying to hop in for the chain there. It does not work out as Neo comes out alive. You know, Fantana, once again, dying from an unlucky chain. Or, wow, what in the hell just happened there? I do not understand. I think that was just game desync or something like that. Renu's going to try and hold on Neo. And Lazy going to try and hop in for the chain to get it back to Neo. It does not work out as Renu's still alive and kicking. Renu gets the 3. Is he going to be able to hold it on Neo? No, he's not. Neo gets the 2. And Delated tries to switch up to Asbestos because maybe he would have been taken out. Asbestos is last alive. Neo fails to pass Asbestos even though he's walking sideways. And Asbestos has the hold on Neo. Delated hopping in there for the sack. Asbestos is going to switch up to Philly as he stands still. Asbestos trying to grab the timing. He's not able to. Actually, he might be able to. Actually fails to pass the bomb. Philly able to run away. This might be an upset. 2-0 for Beasts if Oaks don't lock in. Looks like Nathan is going to overhold on Neo. Fantana trying to hop in there for the chain, and it is successful. Second successful chain for him this match. And Delated gets ankled. Oh my. Just taking out his own teammate. I got to see the KO distribution. Neo's up 17. Effigy is somehow second place in KOs. I do not know where they're coming from. He's not been playing good. And Bradu gets stuck on the wall, and Delated runs into the bomb. You know, great IQ from Delated there. Asbesto is going to try and grab the 2. No, he chooses to run instead to the corner. Unfortunate. It's like Nathan with the overhold on Philly, but passes it to him through the wall, and Fuse is going to try and hop in there for that chain. No, he's not. Philly just runs to the top of the map, and Fuse is now left in a 1v4. Is he going to be able to clutch it up? Who knows? He might be able to. As he takes out Nathan firsthand. Oh, never mind. He gets angled. Wow. And Oaks tie it back up. Oh boy. Fantana's just looking like a sack right now for Nathan. Every single time Nathan goes after Neo, Neo's just pulling off an insane performance today, but Delated gets chained by Nathan. Does not have good core vision. He can't read where he's running. Looks like Neo's fails to grab the 2. Effigy hops into there for that chain, and Neo gets taken out. Finally, somebody stops him. He's been playing very good today. Asbesto's not going to come back and grab, but he's going to get chained. And Fuse gets taken out. Asbesto's going to pass the 6 to Philly, and he's going to run away to the corner. Philly's just going to have to hold on it, but Asbestos comes back and grabs the 2, and Philly can do nothing about it. And Zai is going to be getting held on by Nathan. Gets the 4. Nathan's going to come back and shuffle Zai, and Zai's not going to be able to get up to him in the quarter. And Oaks are finally up for the first time this game. Are they going to be able to bring it to set 3? I hope not, because I'm really trying to leave. But, you know, if it happens, it happens. I have stuff I got to do. Neo with the overhold there. Fantana finally taking out Delated. Or not finally, but taking out Delated. Randy's going to pass to Fuse, and Fuse changes it to Philly. Philly's going to have to get held on by, or have to grab the 2, and he's not able to track it around Fantana around the wall there. Fantana with some good movement. Nathan going to be getting the bomb for Neo. Fantana and Nathan, you know, they're always trying to take out Neo, but it's like Fantana always gets taken out by lucky chemistry. And Neo fails to pass it to Renu. Zyrus doesn't want to get chained. Asbesto's overhold on Fuse. Fuse is going to switch up to Asbestos. Asbestos not able to grab, and Fuse walks away alive. Effigy going to be getting a 7 from Zai. Going to have to hold it on him. Passes. Wow. That is super far. And Fantana almost gets baited into dying right there by Zai and the chain from Fuse, but Fuse somehow gets taken out. And some bad chem right there from Fantana Renu, but they get a second opportunity, and it works out the second time as they go up 2 points on Beast now. Neo dies first. I did not see why. Looks like Nathan is trying to catch up to KOs on Neo, but Ranu, I think I'm lagging. Ranu, not able to do anything right there. Effigy not able to track it, or it was 1. I couldn't tell. I was not looking. I tabbed out. Asbestos might be able to get the timing here on Fuse. Is he going to be able to grab the 2? No, he's not. Fuse with a good hold. Nathan trying to hop in there for the chain to get it back to Fuse, but it is not enough as he gets stuck on his own teammate's body. Asbestos is going to be passing once again. Is he going to be able to get the timing? No, he chooses to run away instead. He gets stuck on the wall there, unfortunately, and Beast finally get up another 0.56 for Oaks. And it looks like Randy is going to try to hold on Delated. And Fantana takes the death for Randy for some reason. I don't know why Randy just didn't run to Delated in the corner. I think he had that. Asbestos trying to pass the Philly to the wall. Randy's going to have to hop in there for that chain. And it works out. Good chemistry from Oaks right there. Looks like Delated is the next victim. Possibly so. Maybe. I don't know. He gets held on. Yeah, so he was next victim. Okay. My judgment is never wrong. I think Neo's going to live here as he grabs the timing. Is he going to be able to get the 2? Oh, wow. My judgment is wrong. Okay. That's AI. That's AI. I think Randy's going to die right here as he fails to pass the flick to Zai. Yep. My judgment is never wrong. I think Zai is going to die right here as Nathan gets to 2. He's able to track it. Yes, he is. See, my judgment's never wrong. That was just AI. Looks like Fuse is going to be giving Asbestos to 5, and Asbestos fails to pass it multiple times on a phase. I don't know what happened there. Let's see if SDJ toggled AR. No, he did not. Looks like Delated is going to be the first victim on the agenda. Never mind, Neo's going to hop in there and try and save his own teammate as best as with the overhold, and Nathan gets the 2 from Neo. Nobody there to hop in for a chain or a sack, and Delated not able to get to it. Fantana passes Philly the 5. Fantana grabs the 3. I don't know why he's not trying to grab. Wow, I think it lagged, or Philly lagged. I don't know, or my game lagged. I don't know what's going on there. Or it was AI. Who knows? Ethergy's just going to run on Delated. Delated not able to do anything right there, you know. Well, he was able to do something if he was better, but, you know, we don't talk about that. Asbestos is going to give Philly the 5. Asbestos is going to have to catch up to him around the wall, and he's able to get to him. I think Philly's lacking. And it looks like Asbestos might be able to get the 5 from Zai. He is able to. Is he going to be able to get the 2? No, he chooses to run to the wall on the top of the map, and Zai is going to have to try and catch up to around him. Does not guess. So Asbestos runs away free, and I think this might be... No, it's a 1v4. And Fuse gets shuffled on, not able to catch up to anybody. Nobody there for the chain, and Oaks go up 3 points, 8-5. Why am I diagonal? I'm inside of the wall. And it looks like Randy's going to try and catch up to Zai around the wall there. Does not get the 2, and Zyrus walks away free. Yo, this is NA, by the way. Look at my lag. Fantana passing the 3 to Delated, and Delated gets a free kill, and Ethergy's going to sack for Fantana there. Looks like Fantana's going to get a 3 from Neo, and he's going to have to catch up, and Goron takes a sack as soon as he gets back in the game. Fantana still alive and kicking. Isn't going to be able to take out Neo finally without him getting a sack. No, he's not. Nathan hops in there for that chain, and Fantana dies from some unfortunate chemistry. It's like Fuse is going to try and have to catch up to Nathan. Neo not able to grab the bomb there on the wall. Delated going to give Nathan a 2. And Nathan holds it last second, almost taking out Zyrus. Neo trying to grab the bombs. Nathan sees that. Now he's going to have to try and hold on him. Neo gives Nathan a 3. Neo tries to run for some reason after passing him a bomb like that. I think Nathan might be able to clutch just 1v2. Good hold from Nathan right there. Passes Zai the timing, or could have got the timing. Passes Zai forward, but he chooses to run instead and shuffles him and gets away. Oaks finally making the thing. Finally making it up. Oh, it's timeout? Okay. I'll be right back. Alright. I'm done. I just needed a moment to not speak. I was speaking too much. Pretty draining. Looks like the lady gets taken out from some chem right there by Nathan and Asbestos. Looks like Billy is gonna try and hold on Nathan, but Asbestos hops in there from the chain for some reason. I don't know why. Probably could have waited till a little bit later to reverse it, but you know. Looks like Nathan's gonna try and play around the wall to Billy, but Billy's just gonna outrun him. Good run from them. What's the score? 3-3? Okay. Alright. We should be good. Wow, Fantana passes him really far. Nathan's just gonna hold in the wall against Lady. Is Lady gonna be able to track that? Yes, he is. Very surprising. Looks like the Lady grabs another bomb. Is he gonna be able to track that? Wow, Randu and Fantana hop in for a two-player chain to get it defused, and it works out. The Lady's now going once again. Is Randu gonna be able to take him out this time? Probably. And get the Lady fails to pass the Neo for the chain to Effigy inside of the corner. Looks like Randu's going to try and hold on Philly for the timing here, but Philly's going to switch up to Fantana. Fantana's just going to grab the 2, and he's able to track it. I don't know why he backed up against the wall when he could have grabbed, but, you know, sometimes you panic. Looks like Fantana with a good hold there, but he's not able to pass it to Zai. He has it to hold once again. Really good hold from Fantana there. Just held a 6 twice. Fantana going to be passing the 4 to Neo. Is he going to be able to come back and grab? No, he just chooses to run instead because he knows he has that distance. And Oaks go up yet another point. And we start. It looks like Blade is going to be starting for Beast now, I think, from what I've been seeing. Blade is going to run to the top of the wall, and Randu's not going to come back and grab the 2, but he instead grabs the 1 as Delated holds it on him. Fantana's next. Is he going to be able to take out Delated with the hold? Delated passes him a 5, but he has a really good distance on him and grabs a 2. Is he going to be able to track it? Yes, he is. Lazy gets taken out by Fantana, trying to chain it to somebody else. Beast with a good hold on Nathan right there, and Effigy's going to stack for Nathan. I don't know where his best is went. Oh, he's still in here. I guess they just don't have him sat in, so they want to give both players playtime. Really fails to pass it Delated somehow. I think there's an AR going on there. Looks like Fantana has yet another play at Delated right here. Delated gets a 2, and Fantana's going to be taken out. Looks like Delated's actually playing pretty good this round. He's going to be trying to end it off on Nathan, but Nathan has... Oh, wow. Nathan runs a little too far away, and Delated gets another 2. Is he going to be able to track it? Yes, he is. Delayed gets taken out first. After that performance that last round, they don't want him to, you know, play good once again, but you know, that's probably not going to happen. Fantana with a great hold on Neo right there. Philly going to be next on the hit list. Fantana gets the 4. He's going to have to try and hold that on Philly, but Philly gets the 2, and good try for Philly, but Effigy with some great chemistry right there, getting it back to Philly. Looks like Oaks players are playing pretty good now. Looks like Randy's going to try and grab 2, but Fantana hops in there for the chemistry, but it does not work out as Randy gets taken out. Nathan gonna, or Fuse gonna switch up to Fantana. Fantana's just gonna hold it on him, and Zide takes the death as Fuse is now in left in a 1v4. Looks like Fantana's gonna play super aggressively. Fuse walks into the bomb and just grabs it. Fantana gonna play around the wall, but Fuse is gonna catch up to him. Effigy gonna try and reverse stand or sack. I don't know what that was, but he wasn't gonna be able to catch up to Fuse regardless. Lazy gonna try and get that timing. Fantana hops in there, messes up Fuse's timing, and gets the 2, and is able to track it. Good stuff from Fantana right there. Good play. Arena gets taken out from something. I was not looking. Nathan gonna pass Delated to 6, and Delated passes Fantana 5. Fantana fails to pass the 4. Is gonna overhold on Delated, but Effigy hops in there for that chain. But Delated reverse chains it. Wow. Nathan gonna pass Delated to 4. Is he gonna be able to get time? No, he grabs a 3. If Delated grabs a 2, it might be over, but probably not. But Delated gets taken out. Lazy gonna be going after Zai in the corner now. Is he gonna be able to get to the bombs with him? Passes Zai a 4 maybe, but Zai is just going to capture the Lazy instead of Lazy trying to grab. I think he had a pretty decent chance of grabbing that, but he chose not to. I think Effigy going to try and ankle Fuse for this timing. Is he going to hold it on him? Yes, he is. Able to successful hold from Effigy right there. Effigy picking up his game. Nathan going to try and come back and aggressively grab that 5. He has the timing, but he chooses to shuffle, and Philly is not going to... Oh, wow, actually, he does not have the run. Neo taking him out, catching him up on the wall. Looks like Effigy's going to try and run away and grab that timing. He has the timing, tracks the 2, and nobody sacks for Neo. Effigy might be able to clutch this up right here. He passes Philly through the wall. Is he going to come back and grab the bomb? Yes, he does, and Philly's able to hold it, taking out Effigy. And the game is now tied. Delated dies to a chain. Looks like Randy's going to pass Philly 7. Randy's going to continue to hold, but Philly gets to 5, and Randy's going to have to hold it on Philly, but passes Philly the bomb to the wall. Philly's a little too close to the wall, trying to chain it to Asbestos, who's now in the game for Effigy. It's like Zai is going to try and hold on Randy, but Randy with a good 2, or with a 2, and is able to track it. Good track from Randy. Looks like Fuse and Neo are the last 2 alive on Beast, and Rendu's going to get that 3, and Fuse is going to try and run away instead of trying to re-grab. Looks like Randu going to be able to hold, or he's going to try to hold on Neo. Ankles him a little bit. I think if he allowed Neo to pass him the bomb, he would have gotten the 2 and probably would have been able to take him out. But he grabbed the 3 and came back and gave it back to Neo. Looks like Fantana going to fail to pass Neo the bomb from some AR, and Lazy's going to hop in there for the chem, and some lucky gamble chem wins them the round. Oh fuck, why is it almost 3, bro? Looks like Delated is gonna be getting held on by Fantana. Renu switching up to somebody. Casper the Ghost, maybe. I don't know where he was going. Neo gets a 6 from Nathan super far. He's not able to catch that back to him. Fantana fails to get the bomb. And he sacks for Neo instead of like Zai or Philly. I think Fantana passes Neo a 5, but Neo's just going to run away and passes it to Zai, taking out yet another one of his teammates. Fantana playing really good this match. I think the server chance is something he needed. And wow, Neo had Fantana, but Philly is just standing there hovering super close. This is not the most ideal hover. Fantana going to be getting stuck on the wall. Effigy sacking for him. It's like Nathan and Fantana bait out Neo and trying to grab him, and it works. Looks like Nathan is taken out first by somebody. I don't know who it was. Delated. Gonna be having a hold on Lazy. Lazy able to track it very, very late too, or the one. I don't know who it was. No. Looks like Brandon's gonna pass Delated to 4. He's not gonna grab as Delated just overholds, and he's not able to pass it to Goron or Ranu. Looks like Neo is gonna be giving Ranu a 6. Ranu has a hold. Is he gonna be able to grab the 2 though? No, he's using a run instead, and it does not work out for him. Looks like Fantana fails to pass Fuse the bomb. Now it's going to get punished for it. Fantana has yet another go as Effigy sacks for Fantana. Looks like Fantana is going to have to hold yet again, and he actually successfully gets the hold. Nobody's sacking for him. Fantana now in a 1v3. He is able to get the timing on Raw, but misses the track. He's going to have to guess him around the wall. Wasn't a guess, but I think Raw got scared. Fantana now left in a 1v2. Is he going to be able to take out Philly? No, Philly has the timing. Oh, but he fails the track, and Neo's going to try and hop in there for some chemistry. And Philly gets taken out. Neo's the last player alive. Is Fantana going to be able to clutch this? I think he has a very good opportunity right here. If he grabs the timing, or gives Neo a 2, though, unfortunately. But Neo gets nervous and is not able to track the 2. And it looks like the ref is biased, as he says no. Looks like they gift Fantana some coins for clutching up that 1v4 right there. Fantana with another good play, chaining it to Delayed. Wow, he's up 27. He has, I don't know what star he is right now. He's definitely going up. Looks like nobody's there to chain for Fantana right there. Looks like Neo, it's gonna be good. Effigy at 5. And Effigy is able to reverse chain it back to Neo. Wow, that did not look possible, but some players just have more reach than others. Looks like Randy's gonna grab the really late 2, and he grapples onto Effigy, or not Effigy, Goron. Looks like he gives Philly a 6. Philly gives him the 4. Randy might be able to get the 2 here if he grabs. He's not able to grab successfully though. Effigy trying to hop in there for the chemistry. He's not able to get it back to Philly. Looks like Nathan might have the timing on. No, Fuse passes him 3. Is Fuse going to be able to grab the 2? No, he phases the bomb. And Nathan walks away. Now Philly left in a 1v3. Is he going to be able to clutch this up? Probably not, because this is not his region, but anything can happen. Yeah, this is not looking good for Philly. And Nathan gets him. And Oaks are up 4 points now, 9-5. Ranu with the overhold. Nathan trying to hop in there for that chain, but Ranu somehow doesn't pass it to anybody. Neo passes Nathan to 6. Nathan's going to have to hold, but Neo grabs that 5. He fails to track the bomb as Nathan gets away. Nobody's sacking for Neo. Probably not the best decision, but you know, happens. Effigy gonna try and grab the 2 on Fuse, and he's able to track it. Good track from Effigy right there. Played that perfectly. It's like Fantana is gonna grab the 4 from Delayed. He's gonna have to hold now. Looks like a little bit of an overhold there. Delayed didn't track it, but Lazy opts in for that reverse chain and body blocks Delayed. It's like Nathan is gonna pass Zai at 4. He's gonna come back and grab the 2. He's able to get it. Is he able to track? Yes, he is. Billy left and get another 1vx scenario back to back and rounds. He's gonna pass Fantana to 3. He's gonna run around the wall, and Fantana is not able to catch up to him. Philly's taking out 1 player. Is he gonna be able to take out yet another? Let's see what happens. He gave Effigy a 5. Effigy gonna hold it on him. Philly gets the 2, and he's not able to catch back up to him. Oaks now on game point. After a grueling first set, Oaks have now come back and won 2 sets in a row. Maybe. We don't know yet if they won, but it's not looking good for Beasts as Fantana is about to drop 30 KOs on them. Is he going to be able to go for the 30 KO? Looks like he's going to start out. Is he going to be able to get it, though? Is he going to grab the 2? No, he's not. He's used the shuffle, and he... Wow, good chain from Fantana right there. Fuse getting taken out. It's unfortunate. Fantana now at 28 KOs. Is he going to go for 30? And Neo gets taken out. Is not looking good for Beasts. They're letting Ranu go. Fantana just not going to go for his 30 KOs. Instead, just letting his teammates play it safe instead of getting greedy and aggressive and selling the game. You want to have a clear headspace in this situation. Billy going to switch up to Zion. Lazy gets the 2, but is not able to track it. Looks like Billy's going to try and chain it to somebody. Nathan with an astonishing hold right there. Philly not able to grab it. Not able to catch up to Effigy on a switch up either. As Zai is now left in a 1v4. Is he going to be able to clutch this up, or is he going to die to Ranu right here? As Ranu tries to grab the 2, he gets the 2. He's not able to track it though. It's like Fantana gets the 4. He's going to have to hold it on Zai. This is not looking good for Fantana as he dies. Zai now in a 1v2. He's taking out 2 players in a row. Is he going to be able to grab the 5? No, he grabs the 4. Is he going to be able to do anything with this, though? He's going to choose to run away, and Nathan gets it to him. Oaks winning 11-5. Finally, I can stop streaming.